I am. I'm looking forward to it.
What are you doing?
To be determined. I don't really know. But get backstage, hopefully meet some people. It'll be fun.
For those of us that don't follow that, like, where does this stack up in WWE? Like, what's meaningful or what matters about tonight?
It's just like a premium live event, PLE they call it. So it's like one a month in WWE. So it's not like a major top 3 one, but it's like imagine like the first round of the playoffs. That's what these are. So it's still a major event with like major matches, but it's not like the major event. It's not like conference finals or finals.
And how did you become a fan of it?
My uncle Gary, he's deceased now, but when I was a kid, he used to come to my house and we always watch it together. And that's every time I think about my uncle Gary, and he knew my mom would pay for the pay-per-views. They used to be pay-per-views, now they're PLEs, but my mom would pay for it if I cried hard enough for it. So it's just a memory that I have with him, and my dad always took me to whenever they came to Wisconsin. So every WWE event, I always take my dad. So looking forward to it tonight.
Did you have a chance to talk with Pat McAfee about WWE stuff at all while you were with him?
A little bit. Yeah, we talked a little bit about it. Hopefully he'll be in. I'm sure he'll be in attendance at some point tonight. So hopefully I can see him and chat a little more.
What have you thought? Predictions for tonight?
Have we what?
Predictions for tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Seth's gonna win. LWO is gonna no. Street Profit's gonna beat the LWO, I hope. EO's gonna win the women's match. I'm trying to think of the other two. Oh, John Cena's gonna win, obviously, of course. And I forgot the other one, but yeah, I have predictions for all of them.
What'd you think of what this team got done this week, and how do you feel about the vibe of this week compared to last year's training camp?
It feels good. We're learning a lot. Obviously, the defense has changed now with different personnel, kind of running it. So I feel like the energy's been really good in here. We've been really getting after each other, competing. I mean, I know what's been talked about the whole time is the talent level we have and the amount of spots that are kind of up for grabs. So that's made training camp, I think, a little more fun than usual. Guys are all competing for spots. You don't really know what rotations are going to look like and stuff like that. But I think that's the beauty of the game of basketball. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of good competition, and obviously looking forward to tomorrow and the rest of the preseason to see how we stack up.
Anybody stood out or impressed you this week?
I think everybody's been good. I think playing with Bruce more. They haven't really allowed Bruce to play together a ton, but he's looked really good. So I look forward to being able to share the floor with him moving forward.
Before Drew has gone out the last couple of days, what has popped about what he's gotten done and maybe how he looks sharper than last season?
Yeah, I think what he brings defensively. I think this year he'll probably have the ball in his hands a little bit more with the second unit and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. He's grown a lot. I mean, he was like probably one of the best players at Summer League by far. He had no business playing in that in the first place. I think he's really grown a lot and just getting more comfortable within the NBA game. And he's an unbelievable pick and roll operator. And so just looking forward to seeing what he does moving forward.
Are there different things like more pick and roll that you think he'll unlock this season with more opportunity?
I think so. I think when last year he primarily played the wing, shared the floor with me, so the ball's obviously in my hands a lot more. So this year I think it's envisioned for him, and I think everybody kind of envisions him kind of being at the helm a little bit more in the second unit and being able to have the ball in his hands a little bit more so everybody can see who he really is. He's a point guard. Like, Andrew's always been a point guard our whole life, so I look forward to seeing him, hopefully being able to play that spot a little bit more.
How's your confidence in the defensive changes? Are you looking forward to seeing how you guys hold up?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think we're going to a little more traditional, playing a little more traditional style of defense, with Coach Boylan being more of an old school guy. So I'm looking forward to it. It's different for me. I've never played defense this way or guarded it this way, but I do see the perks in it. And playing against it, you're not always getting the shots that you want. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like in live action. And like the preseason is kind of like just sparring at some point. You know what I mean? You're seeing how it works. So I'm really looking forward to that.
When you say traditional, what do you mean? What's different? I know you can't give too much away.
Yeah, I just think these days the way the game is operated is a lot more packing. Like, last year, at least for us, we loaded the nail a lot, gave up a lot of middle drives, a lot of kick out threes, stuff like that, I think. And then pick and roll everybody's kind of taught to guard it more with a tag guy. You're trying to guard it with all 5 on defense, but I think this year's a little bit more trying to handle stuff 2-on-2 and keep us out of rotation a little bit more. I think you see that with USA basketball, and it's just more of how the game was traditionally played. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that looks.
Have you seen growth in Miles? How have you seen him? Is he different this year? I guess especially with less talk, the contract being done and less talk about trades and everything like that. I mean, how have you seen him? Does he seem more comfortable? And how else have you seen him kind of grow and mature and turn into more leader than he already was?
Yeah, I think with Miles, it's like he's comfortable regardless. Like the guy's been in trade rumors every year his whole career, so I think he just kind of put that aside. I don't think he was really that concerned with it at that point. I think he's done a really good job of being a vocal guy. He's been on the rookies nonstop, and I think that vocal leadership has been helping. And it's a guy who's been here a long time. He knows what it's like to play winning basketball here in Indy and the passion that the fans have and what it means to win here. So I think he wants to get back to the playoffs just as much as as guys who have never been there want to get there. So I think we all just share that common goal.
I asked you about Benedict at Media Day, but what, if anything, do you have to adjust to make him be at his best when you guys are playing together?
It's a good question. I think just trying to get him in the right spots, just trying to figure it out. Obviously, me and Buddy have played together. This is going on our 4th year, so our whole career. So our synergy is, I think me and Buddy, we know each other like the back of our hand, and that's just kind of who we are and what it's always been. So, with Ben, I think it's just learning that. It'll take some time, but understanding where he likes the ball the most and just being able to play off each other, the best way you can. Because I think sometimes when he's struggling or I'm struggling, we got to find a way to get the other one going. So. It's a growing process, but I think it's been good.
Do you see ways he can help you as well?
I think so. I think you have to ask him that question.
Sure.
But I think he'll figure it out. Like he knows what to do, and I think for him now it's about growing more as a communicator and as a vocal guy. You guys know Ben's very reserved, quiet dude, but I think just being able, he doesn't have to say much, just being able to say the right things and speaking what's on his mind sometimes, I think that'll help.